Hey everybody. Well, this is a brand new phone that I got that I'm going to be making this video with. But I wanted to do an update on the Bolens 2000. First, the main thing, I want to thank Brian over at Bolens Parts. I got his voltage regulator in there. The only difference between this one and the old one is that you got to use a shorter bolt on the side over here that's more covered under the intake, because if you use the original bolt, the flywheel hits it. Ask me how I know. So, besides that, I was able to remove the covers off the mower deck, and I found out that the original spring here, that broke. So I was able to rig it for the time being to put on there and just see if that actually was the problem or not, or I should say the only problem, and it was the only problem. So put that back on. That put tension on the belt's fine. Had a bunch of dirt under here. I cleaned that all out, and so other than getting it welded and whatnot here, and I'll probably just replace that spring too. They shouldn't be that expensive. That's really all I had to do, other than I did lubricate some of the where that bolt runs in for the tensioner there, that tensioner arm. That was a little stiff. So I used some transmission fluid and lubed that up some with that, and it works great now. So I was using it to mow. Does a very good job. So yeah, needs work yet, you know, don't get me wrong, but I was able to use it, and works great. Let me go in and get my sorry for the wind. I don't know how this phone is with wind yet. See if I can do this all one-handed. I'm gonna hook this up just to show you guys that it does charge, and that wasn't in fact the problem. So put the positive on the positive lead here, or positive terminal, negative lead, negative terminal. See, we got 12.47. Put my foot on the brake here and start her up. It was running, like I said, I was mowing with it, so. How's that? The only thing is, my battery light is still on there. Not quite sure why. Yeah, it is charging. I do got to do a service basically to the whole tractor. You can see the oil filter was last changed in 2009. The underneath is great. The blades are sharp. So I just got to basically grease it, check the gear oil in the gearbox. You know, grease everything, get the deck fixed. I think I have another seat up in the shed that's much better than this one, so probably ought to get a correct battery. But yeah, so there you go. Just want to make a little update video on it. I guess what we could do, turn this off. You can still see it's still charging. By the way, if you guys are wondering, I did say I got a new phone. This is the LG V40 that I'm using. I'm still getting used to this thing talking, saying, you know, that you can say Google or whatever, and then tell it to do what, you know, if you want to look something up, play music, do whatever. So I took that chain that was on here I took that off. I thought maybe that the hood wouldn't, maybe that thing down at the bottom, I know they go bad, they're just plastic, and the hood will go more forward than what it is now, but I've been, since I took that off, I haven't had a problem. I mean, the hood's staying in the position it should, you know, so those things must be okay. Yeah, needs a cleaning. I'm sure you guys seen that in the other video. I have yet to clean it. This is right how I pretty much found it, so. Okay. I was gonna say, I'll show you is that the deck works and everything. But what'll happen is that spring will probably break. Oh yeah, you can see that hydraulics work. Go out here a little piece. I'm not going to run the deck too much just because I don't want to lose tension on the belt and then the belt would break or something, but I will kick it on for you so that you can see it works. Ready? Pretty good. Like I said, I didn't grease it or nothing. Guys, want to see that the cruise control works? I have that on here too. Move my foot forward, put that on, take my foot off. As you can see, we're still moving. And there it stopped. So, yeah. 1,500. 1,500, what, 32 hours? But yeah, my battery light's still on. Oh, and if I kick the deck on, you can see that comes on. Honestly, I don't know why the battery light's still on. Maybe you guys know. I might just take the bulb out, honestly. Not that it bothers me, but if I want to sell it to somebody and they say, oh, they see that, well, you know, what's wrong with it or whatever, you know, I could lose a sale if I would want to sell it just because that light's on. Even explain to them that it does charge and I could show them that it charges, they might be like, well, maybe there is actually something wrong and that's why that light's on. So I don't know, but yeah. And I'm in, well, I guess you were able to see I put it in low gear. But high does work as well. Transmission doesn't whine at all or anything, so I don't know. To get to that loader. I'll get to it sooner or later, so. Yeah, well, I guess I'll put the tractor away here. Got some other stuff I'm working on, so. Yeah, there you can see it a little better now. We're in the shed, and you know the battery light is on. So wish you guys could smell what I'm smelling right now because of the mouse nest that was in this engine. It just, the mouse pee and everything, it just smells real bad. But hopefully that burns off. I wouldn't count on it though, I guess. So, all right. So there you go, guys. Got to see that the 2000's up and working pretty well as it should. So, alright, I guess I'll talk to you guys later. Thanks a lot for watching, and Merry Christmas. I'll try and, today is the 24th of December, so I'll try and get this up for you so you have something to watch on Christmas if you guys ain't doing nothing too special with your family. So, alright, see you later. Merry Christmas again. Thank you. Bye-bye.